what was going on. But all this foundation has been laid, this common gospel that's been preached, the unity between Paul and the apostles. And then Peter arrives in the church in Antioch, and at first he's associating with Gentile Christians like Titus, uncircumcised, not living according to the Jewish patterns, eating non-kosher food, maybe walking further than he should on a Sabbath, all these things, and freely associating with the Gentile Christians. But then some legalistic preachers arrive from Jerusalem, and they begin to put pressure in the church, and to look down on these Gentiles are not quite Christian, like withdrawing a little bit, telling people that they don't quite fit, that you have to be circumcised, spreading this kind of distorted gospel among the people. And before we know it, Peter is withdrawing from fellowship with Gentile Christians. Did he change his mind about what he believed? I don't think so. The doctrines were clear. Peter himself had stood up and preached to a Gentile household. In Acts, you can read about Cornelius' household. They all believed. He baptized them all, and he defended his actions because God had told him, don't call anything unclean that I call clean. Peter's already had certain personal testimony. He's already understood the gospel in all its truth. They've agreed it. What's happened is that he's come under the pressure of behavior, hypocrisy. Although he believes that nobody gets saved any other way through faith in Jesus, he starts to act as though they do, because of this pressure from some group that's exerting influence in the church, creating little clusters of pockets of influence. We feel like, look, that's not quite true. What Paul is saying, that's not quite true. People have to live a good life, and they have to do it in this kind of way. And whisper, start withdrawing, and then confusing people. The people in the church see, well, some people are withdrawing, Jewish Christians are withdrawing, I should also withdraw, like getting confused in their faith, in their doctrine, even though they genuinely believe in Jesus. Such is the despicable power of an unholy influence. And so Peter gives in to this hypocrisy, and Barnabas follows. And eventually Paul comes to the place where he's saying, look, I'm publicly confronting you. You're not living in line with the truth of the gospel that we believe.